Hey friends, welcome back to the Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator. Today we are finishing off the series, the two-part series. I don't even know if that's considered a series, but we're finishing it today. And I'm excited to have another series on the channel that has been completed. If you guys like these short story games, make sure that you smash that like button. It motivates me to put more out. And if you haven't already, hit that subby button so you know when I put more out. Now let's go ahead and check on our finger looking good sexy man, Colonel Sanders. Look at him just adjusting his glasses. Oh, he's too good to be true. And he is too good to be true because this is a video game. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we left off with Colonel Sanders tucking us in. Not really sure how he found out where we live, but it's fine, I guess. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love dreams are weird. Oh my god, there's a lot happening. Everyone's here. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used secret mayonnaise. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. I think her name was Mariah? I honestly can't remember. Before you tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, her name isn't Mariah, it's Miriam. Okay. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be like Pop. Or like Pop? You mean like him? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. Pop is a child, Miriam. You need to calm down. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Sure, Miriam, sure. Believe everything Pop tells you. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School. You're a thing now? I mean, we definitely connected yesterday. I would say we're a thing without, telling him. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in the botanical gardens where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Oh god, what did you do with him, Miriam? So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, I had a very strange feeling come over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I know the only one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know where it came from, or from Colonel Sanders. Sorry, buddy, we're gonna make up a fake ingredient to tell you. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some sort of witch's potion, but what can you do? I have new. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Man, I'm glad we didn't tell her the secret ingredient actually. She would have told everyone. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse? Okay. Let's just stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Oh my god. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose your ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's just what I said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Freaky just gets really nervous around people they like. Oh my god, what? That did not help Miriam. They got food poisoning when they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Act like you're not interested and try to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now, you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. I don't know what panache is, but sure. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom. Did I say fairly? Family heirloom. And its contents are secret. You notice that they just haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. He just did. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh my. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, do I care? No. I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around town, and my very, very tiny legs are tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're all ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains for control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. You truly do. Which is why in 1777, blah, 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 but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, freaky? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? None of these seem very appetizing. Maybe this simmering pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out to you from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so you naturally reach out and grab it and eat it right away. I was really debating on taking the dog treat. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Oh no, not the ghost guy. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Sorry, I think I still have a little bit of spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself beginning to regain consciousness. Yes, that word. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Ooh, I wonder if Colonel Sanders made something new. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Oh, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time-competitive cook-off. Oh my. Step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I'll have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumpton. Freaky. What? I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Oh god, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aru, I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's the original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to glory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. We cannot make the same thing. Oh no, I believe in you, Freaky! He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome except knowing that he's watching you totally forget what you were doing. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. What happened? I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. What happened? I have no idea. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Don't put your hand in the mixture! But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck and it's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. Oh my god. He shakes his head in shame. We're just embarrassing ourselves. The battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, damn it. We were beat. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you could at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes so good and tells a story of excellence. That does look good. I was going to ask Freaky to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Oh my god. She's asking Colonel Sanders to do it. Oh, oh my God, that looks so good. I want that right now. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Internalize the rage I feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burn into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. Oh my God. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. What is happening? Why? What? We messed up so badly. I don't know. Maybe he'll love us anyways. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. Maybe he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer. And that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. You can just leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? Okay. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Poor Colonel Sanders. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Oh yeah, hug him, pat him down, make him feel good. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from having the best I have to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure could be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. I can create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Not the spork monster again! It's the spork monster! Oh no! Well, Colonel Sanders, you can defeat him. It's fine. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? This is his brother? The spork monster has a brother? Okay, Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you're gonna have a chance, man. I think what Freaky is saying is, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we don't really need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Oh, okay, so we don't have to fight him. Chomp on this. You tosk? Well, we gave him a biscuit. That's nice. Hopefully he enjoyed that. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. Oh my, but some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me when I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. Okay. That's interesting. You're a powerful chef. You shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be here. Okay. It sounds like there were some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Freaky, together and I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Okay. Ooh, we're about to go back to his house with the giant chicken sculpture. I like it. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Ooh. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, I mean, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up. Ooh, it's meant to pair with something spicy or crispy, or both perhaps. Oh? I want to reveal it, because I also want to know what it is. You decide that you're ready, as you've ever been to share your original recipe with him. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. Ew. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh my god. It looks really good, but coleslaw? Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Okay, as long as you do it like within a reasonable time. I don't think it's gonna last that long. It's been in my backpack all day. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I don't understand why we didn't just use the cold slaw for the lunch thing to be Ashley, but it's fine. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, you bad girl. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Okay. Oh god, the ghost kid is here. You need to leave. Are you thinking about heading out onto the world on a quest to avenge my death? No, leave me alone. You're boring. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Go away. Tap on an item. Okay, so let's see this. This is him as a baby! Oh! Okay. Let's click on some other things. What is this? Probably him and his dad. Uh-huh. What else is there? Oh, no, that's his friend Pete. Okay. Him on a camel. Okay, so he's the traveling type. Why is the door open? Huh. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Oh my god. There's a little note clipped to the chicken's foot. The true state bird of great state, Kentucky. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Okay. I mean, maybe we should tap on the other items before we go in there. We're gonna do that. This is where the secret recipe is. Oh my god. As soon as you dial 111111, the safe opens, and you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? What? Can chicken be prepared sushimi, right? Style. Huh. I mean, it can be. I wouldn't eat chicken raw, but it can be. Click on the vase, you take a closer look, and it's dusty. It says, "Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Oh my god, it was an urn. There's a candle, scented candle. What does it smell like? Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? Oh, no, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Okay, we just have one more item. What is that? A lock of his hair. Put it down. Don't be weird. Come on now. Okay, guys, it is time. I don't remember what he was doing in here, but... Oh. I thought we were going to see him, like, naked, but it's fine. You try it on. It's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Oh no! He's gonna find us wearing his jacket! I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it looks good on you. Oh god, oh crap, the jacket. You decide that now is your big moment and you make a big move. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't that kind of game. What do you mean? What? Are you saying that we can't flirt with Colonel Sanders? Not that we blame you for trying, but still. What? I want to give up. Give up. I'm seeing what happens. What? I'm a little upset. Why can't we get with Colonel Sanders? This is a dating simulator. It says it right here. Continue. Where were we? Okay, we are back to where we are, putting on the jacket, and I guess we're gonna try again. What should we say? You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, Freaky. I honestly think that this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyways, you talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Are we sleeping at his house? Oh God, they're all in the chicken again. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. I mean, I think we did. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. This is the day that I think we graduate the cooking school. You think about the new secret ingredient that you just learned about. Some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Aw, he cooked his breakfast. Yay, biscuits and chicken. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting for you to ask an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I mean, I feel like he wants us to take him down a peg, but we're just gonna flatter him. He seems like he has a good ego. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye. And with the right business partner, I know we can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Oh my God. There is one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you. What are you doing in my room? I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me at school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. You're not gonna let me tell you what happened to me? Of course. I told Pop, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I was like, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush horse. But things quickly spiraled out of control. What is a shush horse? I do not know what that is. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Okay, Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. No. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Aw. Are we not friends anymore? When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop. Aw. Well, what a swirly. It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. No! I'll help you, Pop. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, you butt chickens? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've really got some nerve, Freaky, suggesting that I pick on a defenseless horse. Oh my God. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I will never give up. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Freaky, how's that hand feeling? It's feeling pretty bad. You should kiss it, Colonel. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. His disgusted face. Technically, I don't believe a winner has decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say, that it was bland. Excuse me, Freaky. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. You know what? He's grinding my gears. He is. He did not want any of my love, and now he's just irritated with me for some reason. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I am always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Freaky. Why is he talking to her and being all friendly to her now? Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across this quad to get some distance. Oh, damn it. He's picking her over me. Okay, well, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Not the bad magic book. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a spell book if it weren't really powerful? You open a page covered with warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. Oh no. I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. No, don't do it. Maybe tie a string around your finger? Oh my god. Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. Oh my. Hard sentence. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice. We don't do it. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on soon, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Let's just wait and see what happens with this. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel. Oh no, don't run out of the classroom. He begins to bark uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is he even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Freaky, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over the class. Oh my god. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How could you miss me when I'm right here? Oh my god, no, Pop. Just stop being so clingy and she'll love you. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. How? Is that what you meant by shush house? Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me. I made this for you. Oh god, what is that? I mean, it's a sweet gesture. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showed down a challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby that is in need of a pep talk. Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad that I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Oh no, I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit a carpool lane to the Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining a wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride it off into the sunset without me, right? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a big ranch enough for the both of us. Okay. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special someone who shouldn't settle for the first someone who shows a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head to the arena. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Practice? We don't need no practice. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Freaky's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Freaky, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm beginning to visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision is hard to stick with. Okay, we're going to ignore it. Wait, oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a Popeye from 400 yards. That's really weird. I knew it was just a Popeye from the smell. Not just a Popeye, but a chicken Popeye with an all-butter crust. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. I want a Popeye. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it's made with a heaping helping of TLC. What is TLC? The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules except that cook everything with all you've got. You step off for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Okay, this is getting serious. Colonel batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend batter blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Oh god, you're messing with seafood again. And Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Oh my god, even Clink gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back door of the arena. Ashley is about to use some dark magic to turn the tides. Oh no. Okay, should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? No, we're doing it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms. I believe in you, Freaky. Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, Freaky, since we were kids because I'm your best friend forever. Okay, well, I'm ready. We're ready. We are ready to win. Okay, however, Miriam tosses the Eye of Newt. Oh no! Where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? She doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. No! We have just ruined everything. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. The first one's name? No. I thought that his name was Gorko. I don't know. Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not supposed to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many, but I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say that you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Oh, God. He notices that you have the magic book. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? I don't think we summoned you. I think someone else did. You can feel the spork monster winding up to tell a very long nope. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Yeah, don't tell me no long story. We're trying to win here. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Oh, God. Get away from here, Ghost. I don't care. I don't care. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what this power can do. You can do anything except turn back time. Don't worry, dear Freaky. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all of this is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Aw, he's truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All of you've managed to make his mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. Oh no. What's gonna happen to you, Colonel Sanders? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Okay. Well, I hope that you're gonna help me win this thing. Time's up, students. Oh no. What? You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems they're missing some students. Pop Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the broom closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastics of his underpants. Oh my God. Pop, get down from there right now. Oh my God, no, Van Van did something. He's sabotaged. When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, and other automatopoeia, but there are none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow. 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I have made tender udon noodles and savory soup. Look at how tiny it is. It's so cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that teeny tiny Naruto Maki? I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, Chef, it is. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. I made some green tea from the baby tea leaves that I picked from myself. Okay, how are you gonna like it? Sublime. Would anyone else like to taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I really even have a cute electric toothbrush. Oh my god. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Yeah, I don't know how you could share that. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with this much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Freaky, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. Oh my god. Ew. That does not look great. Okay, I'm just lying a little bit. It looks a little good, but I don't know if I would eat it. Sea urchin? Well, he's probably gonna be sick. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the unai, but he can't really get his nose close enough to mount it all. Sprinkles leans in to sniff, but he can't get too close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Oh no, Sprinkles goes in, but his tongue gets poked. Ouch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. Okay, well, he did not make it. Oh my god, disqualified for glamour. Oh my god. I do not like you. Get out of the competition. Before forcing us to endure this swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Okay, what did you make? Very fancy, but does it taste good? Oh my god. Ashley is saying that this is a display piece. You don't actually taste it? Well, if the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. She didn't make edible food? Oh my god. Anyways, I think it's us. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh my god, that looks so good. I want it. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away? Oh my god, it's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass. Oh my god. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. I want a mac and cheese bowl so bad. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they glaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Aww. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for their last assignment to get their groove on. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh my, DJ Dog is in the house. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did when they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you guys to finally notice me. Oh. Amusing. Did not work though, sorry. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I would prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Okay, Party Monster, whoop whoop, welcome to the party. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out from across the room of the ballroom. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Okay. I'm guessing Colonel Sanders is arriving. It's Pop. He has arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you are perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, okay. So he got into school because his father runs this school. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events, and offered to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop. But I'm just not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist? So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to make. Okie dokie. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. Okay. I don't know where this story is going, to be honest, but I don't know. We're learning, I guess. I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Okay. Well, bye, Clank. Go back to your homeland. And finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Oh my god, look at him. He's not in his little chef suit. That's nice. You looking good. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him a bucket of chicken. It's time for the full meal. Oh my god. This looks so good. But did he make his own coleslaw or did he steal our recipe? We'll never know. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of Chicken and Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. I'm so confused what's going on now. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Freaky, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from a University of Cooking School? Just to name a few. It truly is a lucky day. Would you dance with me? Of course we're gonna dance with Colonel Sanders. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Freaky. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you only live with half of him? Yes, I think I can. That's fine. I only want him for his drumstick. He seems like kind of an asshole, to be honest. I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Freaky, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Okay, honestly, I don't like how rude Colonel Sanders is in this. He's very egotistical and rude. He was like, I don't know. Like, I was like, oh, Colonel Sanders, hot guy, anime form, he's looking nice. But, like, his personality was lacking. He was just like, me, don't care about you. You messed up something, and now I'm gonna give you this disapproval look and make you feel like shit. I don't know. Don't like the dating simulator that much, to be honest. And that's what we're here for, is honesty. But it is free. If y'all want to pick it up on Steam, it's there. Y'all can see what happens when you meet Colonel Sanders' ultimate expectations. But today, I am not going to. He's a dick. Just saying. But I hope you guys enjoyed this series. And if you want to see more short story games, like I said before, put them in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see. But for now, that is it. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. Bye, friends.